And now moving on to AUDUSD on the daily time frame, we can see we've had our break of structure in towards the upside, and this is the current swing range that we're trading within. We liquidated this low over here, which was a key liquidity low within this overall impulse, but we didn't see that break of structure or break of the supply zone that was in control, and we just seen a continued sell-off in towards the downside. We've now liquidated this low over here, which is the second point of liquidity that we were looking to get taken. So now what we'll be looking for is some structural shift on the lower time frame to indicate to us that we are going to start targeting the week swing high. So if we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what that looks like is after the break of structure over here, this is the current swing range that we're in. As I said on the daily, this is the liquidity point that we took. We've now switched from a supply being in control to now having demand in control. So if we see these liquidity lows over here get taken, we see that structure shifting towards the upside, we can start to target the highs. If you want to refine your entry and go down onto the 1-hour time frame, what I will be looking for, because I trade the 1 hour most, is we've had our break of structure over here. This is our swing high, this is our swing low. We had the internal boss here, followed by another internal boss in towards the upside over here. So now this is the demand zone that is currently in control on the 1 hour. If we see any of these liquidity lows get taken, or even this low itself get taken, see that structure shift, I'll be happy to start targeting the highs. Now moving on to NZD/USD, we can see on the daily time frame we've had our break of structure. This is our current swing range. We've liquidated this low, and then we started to see that bullish momentum kick into the market. However, if we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, we are technically bearish. As you can see, we had a break in towards the upside here, followed by a break in towards the downside over here. So this is the current swing range that we're trading within. However, similar to AU, we have already broken this supply zone, creating a nice area of demand that we can start to look for longs. If we go down onto the 1-hour time frame to refine this entry, what I would be looking for is we've had our break in towards the downside over here. I see this as just internal. This is also an internal break. So this is my overall swing low, and this is my overall swing high. Now, similar to AU as well, this has no liquidity in the move down, and it's descending highs. So this is an easy liquidity target. And if we see a retracement into this demand zone, we see a liquidation of any of the lows, we see that structure shift, I'm happy to start targeting that liquidity pool.